Hey, Chris Liepe here for the Recording Revolution with a really interesting delay idea and technique. It involves tempo delay, a bit of ping pong delay, using some EQ, and using Autotune or any sort of pitch correction software on the delay only. I'm going to show you how to set this up, and then we're going to experiment with it a little bit, and you'll see how cool and freeing it can be, how it props up your lead vocal in ways that are a bit more transparent than using really tight Autotune, or Autotune at all, on the main track itself. Because you have this idea that you can be a little free with your pitch on the lead vocal, but any of the delay trails are really locked in. You kind of expect the delay trails to be really locked in. You expect all sorts of things due to modern music these days. But nevertheless, let's dig into this. If you'd like more help with all things recording, particularly based out of your home studio, click the link below and join my free recording course. And I help you dial in all sorts of different techniques and mindsets for great home recordings that sound professional. We've got a really simple session here. I've got a C drone, a pad, and then I've got an easy drum loop and an easy bass loop, just to illustrate how cool this can be. And then I've got a tempo of 120 beats per minute. We're going to lock the delay to the tempo. I've also got a mono aux track here, and we're going to feed our voice to that mono aux. So we're going to go to bus 9 since that's not being taken. It's important that it's mono because we're sending, the voice is mono. And then we'll bring this up a little bit. Now, I'm not in that track yet. I'm on a dry track, and now I'm going to go to my track that I'm going to record on. Test 1. There's my reverb. And you can also see stuff coming in here. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to load Autotune, the mono version of Autotune, on the first insert of the auto delay. And I'll show you why in a minute. It's a mono signal, so we're not going to use it really yet, but we're going to just go to Autotune EFX. And there's, like I said, there's lots of other ones, Waves Tune, RT, anything that works with relatively low latency. And we're going to put this just on the aux track, and we're going to bypass it for now. And we're going to set it to key of C, alto tenor. And then we're going to load a delay. Now, I like, even though this isn't technically a vocal delay or anything, it's more of a guitar effect, I really like to use this. Load a mono to stereo version of their stomp. You can use any delay plugin, but this one's just super simple. I'm using a stomp box delay on my voice. And we're just going to load delay, mono to stereo. Super cool. I'm going to sync it to the tempo. 1. And we're going to turn the mix all the way up. And then we're going to sync it to eighth notes. 1. So if I just play this and just mess with it a little bit. Yeah, we're working with delay. We're working with delay. I want to be able to hear, timing-wise, a really definitive trail out of the delay for this technique to work well. So I'm going to slow down the sync quite a bit. Let's try again. Yeah, I'm working with delay. You can hear that scale going down. We're going to narrow it just a little bit, though. And we're going to bring the feedback down. Hey! There we go. Now I'm going to bring it up. Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go.
I'm working with delay. I'm working with delay. I'm working with delay. What I'm doing is I'm feeling out how to have the delay trail me in a way that represents scales behind me. So I don't want an ambient delay. I want things that are going to follow me. I want a really definitive trail. I'm going to practice that a little bit more. And then I'm going to turn on the Autotune and experiment with it. Super cool sounding. I'm working with delay. I'm working with delay. Not perfect. But there's some interesting sound. Now I don't have to talk through the delay anymore. So we're going to tighten this up, not the main performance, but we're going to start using Autotune. We're in C major. Good. Now, just to see how interesting this can sound, we're going to turn the tune speed up a little bit. Watch this. I'm working with delay. More retune speed. I'm working with delay. I'm working with delay. So I've got that super tight sound behind the more raw sound. And there's all sorts of ways you can be more subtle with it and, dial those in a way that you can't really hear it, or you can be really, really effective with it. I'm going to give it a go and record something a little cooler on this track, and then experiment with just putting it in for part. In other words, I'm just going to do a delay throw. I'm not going to have it in the whole time. Yeah. I'm working with delay. I'm working with delay. Again, not perfect, but will really work well with this delay idea. Now I'm going to listen back, and at the same time, I'm going to automate the level of the delay send to the aux track. We're not going to use mute because that can be too abrupt. Right now, it's at a healthy level, but I'm going to bring the overall volume up, or the amount of this delay here. First. Then I'm working with delay. I just want that tail. I don't want this part. So that'll sound like this. I'm working with delay. And bring this back a little. I'm working with delay. Super cool. Now I'm going to add a bit of EQ and drive to it with another Shep's Omni channel. We're going to band limit the delay by quite a bit and add some saturation. I'm working with delay. going to bring this delay into my other reverb that I had by routing it to my short reverb here. I'm working with delay. Okay. I'm working with delay. I like a lot of that. There we go. We're automating the send, not the output of the delay. Right here. With delay. Ooh, that was neat. I liked it on all of those, but we need to bring it down here. I could go a little sooner. So, fun thing to try. See how your voice reacts to Autotune after the fact, and then bring it in as an arranging decision with delay throws by automating your send. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope it inspired you in some way. Even if you're not the biggest fan of pitch correction, my favorite ways to use Autotune and pitch correction is in these cool, creative ways, because it allows the performance to come through while also capitalizing on some interesting nuances on the production side. Again, if you'd like more help with your recording, click the link below and join my free recording course, and I'll walk you through the basics of recording guitar, bass, drum loops, working with vocals, working with mixing. Lots more tips, both conventional and unconventional, right there. We'll see you for more.